I started doing research, and that's what I'm going to show you today. Some of the research that I've done, some of the brands that are selling that I find out that they're good to be looking for when we are out there. And yeah, so pretty much it will be like golf clubs for reselling 101, right? Hello everybody, Ciro here with another video. Today I'm gonna be talking about golf clubs to resell for profit, right? I'm not a golfer. When I started reselling golf stuff, I had no idea what I was doing. I wanted to resell golf clubs because I was seeing some videos, people just mentioning, oh, I found this for this much, I sold it for this much. So I knew they were saying, okay, there's this profit I made. And of course they were mentioning the brand of the club, and I grab a brand from that video, things like that. But there's not a lot of information out there for us. I'm not a golfer. I had no idea what brands to pick up. So I started doing research, and that's what I'm going to show you today. Some of the research that I've done, some of the brands that are selling that I find out that they're good to be looking for when we are out there. And yeah, so pretty much it will be like golf clubs for reselling 101, right? So yeah, so if you are new to this channel, this is a reseller channel, and I'm doing this reselling deal full time. I've been doing well so far. This thing's been paying the bills, so I'm super happy with this decision I took, quit my job. And yeah, so just doing this reselling deal full time now. And today, golf club. So let me show you what I got. Okay, so let's go to the board. So the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is types of golf clubs. There are different golf clubs, different shapes that I had no idea when I was looking for golf clubs. I only knew a few brands, so I had to research what these are. So let me show you the types of golf clubs. Okay, so now this what I'm going to mention, I don't know what their function is. I only know they're golf clubs. I don't play golf, so I have not used them. But now I know the shapes, and I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to show you the shapes. So when you see one of these at the thrift store, you'll know what they are. So we have woods, we have hybrids, irons, wedges, putters. So as we see in this picture, drivers and fairways are woods. So today most of them are created out of titanium. They're not made of wood anymore. And they are like hollow with long shaft, which make them lightweight and easy to swing around. That's what they are. These are the woods category. So the next one is the hybrid, which is kind of like a combination between woods and irons. So if you see the head, the drivers are like has the bigger head, and with the fairways are similar to hybrids, but hybrids a combination of the irons and the drivers. So the next one are the irons. They're usually from 3 to 9. That's the size. And the head, it's usually like flat. They're smaller than the hybrids, the fairways, and the drivers. So the next one are the wedges. And there are 4 types of wedges: sand, pitching, lob, and gap. And they're easy to recognize because in the iron you will see a number like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you know. But the wedges, they usually have a letter. If it's like the P, that's the pitching wedge. Or you will see an S, which is the sand wedge. So that's easy to recognize. And the last one are the putters. The putters are a different shape. They're, I think they're used for like when they're really close to the hole, you use the putter to hit the ball. I'm not sure, but when you see them, you'll find out because they're just different than the drivers, the irons, the wedges, or the hybrids. Now the types of shaft. The shaft, it's the tube part that is connected to the head and the grip, as we seen in the picture. And there are 2 types. They're usually graphite and steel. So if it's not steel, you know it's graphite, which will be like a darker tube. And then there are different types of flex, shaft flex types, which It's easy to know because on the shaft you'll find out a letter. So if it's an X, that's an extra stiff. If it's an S, it's a stiff. If it's an R, it's a regular. I did it wrong here at the board. So an R, it's a regular. A, it's a senior. And L is for ladies. And now why I'm giving you all this information is because you'll need it for your title. And also buyers are going to ask you most of that, these questions. So you need to know, if you have it in your description, you will be avoiding those questions. But if you don't, these questions are going to come up. The other question that comes a lot, I'm going to do it really quick. It's the length of the club. So here is how you need to measure it from the top to the bottom. You pretty much place the club in an angle, like if you're going to use it, and measure from the bottom to the top. And you'll see here in red, that's the length, that's the measurement you need to give them. All right, guys, so I brought you to the eBay just to find out what are the brands that are selling well for golf clubs. And this is how I find, or what I notice that I need to be looking for when I'm out there sourcing. So if we go here to the research tab, and then we're going to go to the TerraPeak product research, it's going to bring us here. So we're looking for golf clubs, which is what we are trying to find a good brand. So we're going to go here to this category of golf clubs, and it's going to give us the results, right? The average sold price is $150. Total sold, it's 10,377 products. So usually, because we are sourcing at thrift stores or yard sales for golf clubs, we're gonna do this filter and we're gonna hit the used. Okay, we're gonna apply. So now we're gonna get all the used clubs that sold. We are at the sold right here. Okay, now let's see, we're gonna format here. Okay, we don't want auctions. We're not gonna do auctions. We're gonna do fixed prices. It's gonna tell us there are 8,193 sold in the last 90 days. Well, we have 30 days here, so let's just change it to 90 days, the last 90 days. And we're gonna go to fixed price, and then we're gonna apply. Okay. The average sold price changed to 150 to 114. Price, I guess we don't care. Well, let's say we want at least to make a minimum of $30, right? Let's just say to whatever price, but minimum of $30. So we have used, fixed price, and a minimum of $30 here. And let's see, top rated, we don't care, right? So we have, and we see that TaylorMade is dominating pretty much the last 7 days here. TaylorMade, Cobra, So we all do these already, right? But what I do is, because I don't want to go through all of these, so I'm gonna go to here where it says more filters, and I'm gonna go by brand, right? Because you want to find out what brand is doing best. So we're gonna go brand right here, and here it's telling us the TaylorMade in the last 90 days, it's sold 862 clubs. So TaylorMade, definitely, it's one of the brands you should be looking for. Callaway, 560, that's the second brand. Ping, 466. Titleist, 232. Cobra, 161. Cleveland, 141. And let's see, Odyssey, 99. So these right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, are the brands that you should, when you're out there, you have to be looking for these brands. You see Callaway, you see TaylorMade, you research right there. Well, you grab it first, right? Because I know there's a lot of competition. And then you research. Make sure that club is selling for the price that you want, the amount that you want to make. And that's how I find out about the golf clubs, because I've seen many people doing golf clubs. I bought these, I sold it for these, but they don't explain exactly what brands or what they're looking at or what's selling more. So there's little information about golf clubs. Like, I don't know, but I'm telling you what I learned, and this is one of the things I learned. So when I'm out, these are the brands that I'm looking for, and I'm gonna show you some of my sales on those brands, the pickups, all the clubs that I found that have sold recently, right? So let's say, for example, TaylorMade. Then you can click on TaylorMade, you apply, and then you see all the TaylorMade used clubs that have sold during the last 90 days, right? And these are all, even the golf bags. Don't be afraid to buy golf bags. They'll sell quick for good money too. And these are all that. But there's other few brands that I found. Well, I'm gonna show you now before. Let's see, and then I'm gonna show you on the items that I sold. Let's see. Let's gonna go clear this one. We're gonna hit apply. Again, we're gonna go to more filters. And we're gonna go to brand again. So let's see, these right here, there's XXIO. I found a driver, and these are going for good money too. Let's see, if you filter, I did $30, but you can play with that number. Let's say, well, we're gonna do it, and let's see what we find, right? The other, it's the, let's see, PXG, this one right here, that's another one that I found is good money. Let's change this one right here. Okay. And we're going to put a big number. Let's say we want to find only clubs that are $100 and higher. Let's see. I lost it. Price filter. We want $100 to, let's same number, whatever. And this is what we get. TaylorMade is still dominating this, but now we're gonna go to more filters. We're gonna go to brands and see brands. TaylorMade, Callaway, Pin, Titleist, Cobra. Now this XXIO, it's on the top list, the top numbers, right? So PXG is still 40. So now we're gonna go a little higher. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of the price filter. We're gonna add a new one. So we're gonna say $250. Let's say $250, and let's see what we get. So we're gonna apply. Now the average price is $453. TaylorMade. Now XXIO, it's one of the tops. On the top here, recently sold for $300 and something. TaylorMade. But let's go to the filters. Let's see what are the top brands now at $250 clubs. Yeah, there's another XXIO here, Callaway. Yeah, let's go to the filters. We're gonna go to the filters, and now we go to the brands, and let's see what we find. TaylorMade 105, Callaway 70, Ping, Titleist, XXIO. So yeah, so that's just how you find out if you wanna get clubs that are more expensive, that you can get more money. That's the way to do it. So yeah, hopefully this helped you guys. You should be doing this for all items, not just golf, but for every item. That's how you research. If there's a brand, if you have like shoes, you can just research, let's say Skechers, that everybody's talking about Skechers now, the Nikes, the Adidas. That's how you find out what brands you can be out there to look for, right? So all right. All right, guys. So now I'm here at the USPS.com website. Some people don't want to pick up golf clubs because they're long, they're heavy, uh, they have to look for boxes, many other reasons. But I'm here to tell you that there's a box that the USPS have. It's free. That if most of the golf clubs fit in this box, I even shipped a set from 3 to 9 in one of these boxes. Of course, I have to alter the box a bit, but I'm gonna show you. So if you're at the USPS.com shipping supplies, just hit the free shipping supplies. Let's see, and now we'll see all this free stuff that we can get. I think it's under, because I'm always ordering this box. This is not here. Let's see. Oh, it's right here. This one right here. It's the 1098. It's a 38 inches by 6 by 4. This one right here, the clubs fit perfectly. The drivers are a little bit higher than this box. So the only thing I do is I do 2 of these boxes, then cut one of the tops and just put it on top of the other box to cover the whole driver, tape it, and that's it. Really easy. So if you didn't know, now you have an idea where to get this box. USPS, they're free, and it comes from pack of 10 or pack of 20. So this is what I use for all golf clubs. All right, guys, so hopefully this information will help you when you're outsourcing. Remember, I'm not a golfer, so I'm not talking about the technical things of the golf clubs. I'm just talking from a reseller perspective. So before I show you some of the sales I have done or things I have found, let's go really quick going through what I said. Remember that the drivers or the woods are usually the longer golf club. It will be like the taller golf club, and the head will be like bigger than all of the other golf club, and it will be round. The hybrid, it's a combination of driver and an iron, so it will be a smaller head than a wood, than a driver. So the irons, you'll find that really quick because it's almost like a flat with a small angle on the head. And you'll see like numbers like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The wedge will be you'll find letters because there are 4 wedges, so you'll see like L or P. There will not be a number, there will be a letter. That's the wedge. And the putter, which is there are many shapes for that, but it's completely different than all of the others. So, and now let's go to the brands that you should be looking for are Callaway, TaylorMade, Ping, Titleist, PXG, XXIO. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that one right. I don't know if, well, I'm thinking of probably it's a number. I don't know. But, and Cobra. Remember Cobra, and Nike. I like Nike as well. So, all right. So let me show you some of my recent solds. All right, guys. So now I'm going to show you some of the clubs that I have sold recently. Let me start with this TaylorMade. This was a set that I found at a yard sale, and it came with a Nike golf bag, Nike in good condition. So both already sold. I'm just gonna show you the TaylorMade set. I sold it for $150 plus shipping on Facebook Marketplace. I paid $35 for the whole lot, and the bag sold for $120 plus shipping. So this was a great flip. So TaylorMade is one of the brands that we mentioned earlier while we were doing the research, that it's one of the brands that you should be looking for. Ping, P-I-N-G. This is one of the, I only found one set. It was incomplete, so I sold it individual, and I still have a couple of those. But they've been selling for $30, $35 plus shipping on eBay. This one sold on eBay for $35 plus shipping. This is Callaway, another brand that you should be looking for. This is a wedge. This one I got at a thrift store for I think $5. This one sold for $70 plus shipping on eBay. Now this is one of the brands that I was telling you while I was doing the research, how I found it. Because of the pricing, I thought, okay, I'm gonna do a research on clubs that sell for more than a couple hundreds. Well, I did 150, but this brand came up in my research, so I'm like, okay, I'll be looking for it. And I found one. I found this one at a thrift store. For this one, I paid only $6. This is pre-owned, and it sold for $180 plus shipping on eBay. Another Callaway here. This is a pitching wedge. I paid $2 for this. It sold for $35 plus shipping. Titleist, it's another brand that I'm always looking for. I got this at a thrift store for $2. This one sold for $35 plus shipping on Facebook Marketplace. Odyssey, this pattern, it was super nice. I paid only $2 for this at a thrift store. It sold really quick for $70 plus shipping. So Odyssey is another brand that you should be looking for. Another Callaway set. I found this set the same day that I found the putter. Probably the same person donated all this stuff. They were priced at $2 each, so I grabbed them all. This one was missing the club, the number 3 club, so I did a set from 4 to the pitching wedge, and this one sold for $240 plus shipping on eBay. So total I paid for this was $14 at a thrift store. This is another Callaway set. These are wood. Found them at the thrift store. I think I paid $5 each, so that's $15. I sold them for $100 plus shipping on eBay. Sorry, I think that's Facebook Marketplace. Another, this is a Titleist set I found on a yard sale. I paid $10 for this set. It came with a bag that I didn't use. Actually, I'm using it for storing the golf club because there was no value in it. Because I have to pay for shipping and all of that. But I sold the set. This one sold for $130 plus shipping on Facebook Marketplace. This is a TaylorMade burner wood. For this one, I found at a yard sale. Paid $5 for this. It sold for $55 plus shipping on eBay. So, all right, guys. So, as you can see with my sales, there is money to make on golf clubs. You just need to find the right brands and the right clubs. So yeah, so hopefully this information I'm giving you today helps you to branch out to now golf clubs. And of course, you'll be learning golf shoes and golf clothing and golf bags. But I'm giving you information on golf clubs today. Hopefully this will help. And yeah, it's been golf. It's been great for my business. It's one of the things that my main niche is shoes. So when I get to like for a thrift store, I go to the shoes and then I go to the clubs. That's the second spot I hit. But yeah, so if you like reselling content, subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. That helps a lot with the video. For the video, it actually shows the video to people that is interested to content like this. And follow me on Instagram if you're not doing it yet. I post a lot of my sales there. And see you guys on the next one.